Hi friends, it's Mon, and it is time for your daily reading for all water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So before we get started, just as a reminder, tarot is about reading energy. Energy shifts, okay, from minute to minute, hour to hour, even second to second. So what may resonate for you today may not resonate tomorrow, and vice versa. The other thing is I add a date on the video so you can kind of keep track of which ones you've seen, or you could just like the video. That's how I keep track of other videos I watch, so I know which ones I've already seen. The third thing is free will. Everybody has free will, so someone's action or inaction can change the outcome of a situation. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, so before we get started, we're going to use the sound bowl to clear the energy. So take a deep breath and we will get started. All right, so we are going to start with our Cancer friends. Timestamp 156. All right, so angels, guides, spirits of the highest light, love, and divinity, what is our message for Cancer today? All right. Oh, I don't want that many. I'll take this one. River, movement. Ah, beautiful. So in life, we're at best when we are in a state of flow and we are letting go. We are not trying to control outcomes. We are not trying to control others. We are just breathing and we are present in the moment. We are practicing mindfulness and just, I feel like that saying, que sera, just letting it happen, because we are always divinely protected. All right. And I do have a video, a TikTok video about just like being that leaf and just floating, and it might get caught on the riverbank maybe for a little bit, but then a wave will push it along and then it continues on its journey. So it's not going to be without some negativity or some, resistance sometimes, but when we're in that state of flow, it's so much easier, doing the day-to-day. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a few tarot to clarify this. What do my Cancer friends need to know about movement? Such a beautiful card. I love that one. Okay, we get the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We get the World in reverse, and we get Strength in reverse. Oh, honey, you're going through some stuff right now. You need some type of closure. And the problem is with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you're just, there's just, you're in this fog, like this fuzziness, like you need to move, you need to take action, and you're just not even sure where to start. Like, what part of my life do I need to, get started on? But I feel like there's that need to let go. All right. Now, with the World in reverse, this is part of a lesson that is being learned. Okay. And the thing about lessons is if you don't learn it the first time, the universe is going to tap you on the shoulder and say, hello. And you end up repeating it again. Okay. And if you keep ignoring that lesson, the universe is going to shake you up. All right. But I feel like there's a lesson and you're not really sure what it is that you're trying to learn right now. You just know that things don't feel good, and you're just not in a state of balance right now. Okay. And then you get the Strength in reverse. Now the sun is still there. It's still shining. Okay. But you're feeling some self-doubt, maybe even I'm feeling like spiritually you're just kind of like, oh man, it's like, I'm so tired of this. Why am I feeling so stuck? Because you gotta let go. You have got to let go. Okay. No more controlling people's, places, things, outcomes. It's just not worth the energy, because you know what? Other people need to do their own thing. You deal with you, and your deal is let go of the riverbank. Keep flowing. Let go. All right. And I'm going to clarify that because it's hard when people say let go. And one of the ways that I've learned from a spiritual advisor what let go means, humble yourself. Have that unwavering faith that it's in God's hands. Don't try to control it. That is what letting go is about. Knowing that there is a higher power taking care of me and they've got my back. Okay. Okay. So let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. What's up with this fog? All right. So you're being asked by Spirit with the Hermit to go inward, and you're already in, but you're in up here. You're overthinking. You need to go inward here. Right? So the Hermit is asking you to find that pause where you are letting go of everything. Meditation. And meditation isn't always sitting there going, okay? It can be taking a bike ride. It can be taking a hike. It can be just locking yourself in the room with some soothing music, sipping some tea, and just saying, okay, you guys leave me alone. 30 minutes is all I ask. Leave me the F alone. Okay. But you need some time to be able to quiet your mind so that you can receive those messages from Spirit. Okay. It's kind of crazy. You have to be quiet to get that message. All right. Let's clarify the world in reverse. We get the Knight of Wands. You are a courageous person, and it may not feel like it right now. These cards are falling. You can do this. All right. You have the passion. You have the fire inside to keep moving forward. Okay. And by me moving forward is letting go. It's like it's a paradox, really. You move forward by letting go. Okay. But you can do this, okay? I just feel like, you know, that heart, the heart is there, because wands speak of passion and fire. You've got that desire to want to, you know, get through this. You're not going to give up, all right? And you have the courageous heart to do it. Yeah, all right? Let's go ahead and clarify Strength in the reverse. And we get the Devil in reverse. So you are going to heal. You are going to recover from this. Okay? This is not a permanent state. Okay? You have to be able to do that inner work to get to where you want to be. And it's funny because you do the inner work to be able to let go. And really it's that work of, again, meditation and listening and trusting. And it sounds crazy because trust can sometimes feel like work. Okay. So again, it's that weird little paradox. I feel called to pull one more. Whoa, you get Death in the reverse. Okay. Stop resisting this change. The longer you resist it, the longer it's going to take. I feel like you know that stirring is in there. I know that you are feeling some type of awakening or change in your spirituality, because you're being called to look inside and look inward. And then you can let go once you understand that all is well, and to get out of the ego. All right. So I don't know who this resonates for, because it's like, it should be heavy, but I don't feel it as heavy, because I feel like you are going to learn the lesson. You are going to come out of this so much better than you did coming in, if you will learn to let go. All right, Cancer? So we are now at Scorpio, 1044. That was a long reading. I feel like these are getting longer as I keep going, which is okay. They just take longer for me to record and upload. I don't care. All right, so what do we need to know for Scorpio? What do my Scorpio friends need to know? Ooh, Gaia, nurturing. And I just realized it, okay? So you've got this river here. The other card was a river, and I'm reading for water signs. So nurturing, I think anytime that you connect to nature, connect to Gaia, it is such a, oh, like I'm getting chills just thinking about it. It's such a secure feeling to just be in that state of beauty and awe. Like, sometimes you can just see a tree and then, like, wow, think of all the millions and gazillions of cells that are in that, and then how everything works together so divinely and so perfectly for that tree to function like a tree. Life is amazing. So I feel like, you're learning how fulfilling just being out in nature can be, and maybe even learning to, just that beautiful state of, knowing that if you will protect Mother Earth, she will protect you. All right. So let's clarify. So what do we need to know about nurturing? We get the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We get the Knight of Cups, and we get the King of Wands. Definitely a progression. So I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, that you're almost working without a plan, and maybe even feeling like you're kind of stuck in a rut of the 9 to 5, and it's like, what is this all for? What am I working towards? Am I really happy with what I'm doing? Am I working to live or living to work? Good question. So the next card is the Knight of Cups, and I feel like that's the next part of that progression, where it's like, okay, you've asked yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I not doing something that I love and that's more creative and that's more inspirational to me, and maybe even inspirational to others? But I feel like you have to love yourself first and do those things for yourself first, okay, in order for you to be happy. And then what's cool, the end of the progression is the King of Wands. You are in your divine masculine, and you are leading by example, and you are living that passionate life, and you are able to not just be nurtured, but to also nurture others, okay? Because then you are in your and it's funny, because nurturing is a feminine energy, but you now have that power to inspire other people. Does that make sense? I hope so. All right. But I see this as very balanced too. All right. So Eight of Pentacles, and that's my dog. Eight of Pentacles. Hush. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is clarified by Hangman in the reverse. So there is enlightenment coming. I don't read this like most other readers, because you have the light up here. So I feel like enlightenment is coming. Maybe emotions are being revealed, because this is actually symbolized by the moon. So something that you need to hear is coming. I keep hearing like possibly an opportunity, like a job offer that's going to align with what you need emotionally, more heart-centered. All right, let's clarify Knight of Cups. We get the Lovers in reverse, and I got this in another reading. It's about self-love. Gotta love yourself, okay? You can't share that love unless you're loving yourself first, okay? So I feel like there is just that need for you to really connect, okay? And I'm also hearing that maybe your passion has something to do with ecology, earth science, and this is just, you know, this is probably for specific few people, okay? All right, let's clarify King of Wands, Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. Now, this is definitely saying you will not be, and see, peace looks like it's in the upright there. It's kind of weird, but I feel like you're not going to be able to reach that peace and that self-love unless you are able to really ground yourself. All right. Okay, so in order for you to create and be passionate, you've got to have that balance of nurturing. All right, the water and the fire, you know, the earth and the air. I feel called to pull one more. Okay, we get the Page of Wands in the reverse. So getting rid of those self-limiting beliefs in this situation too. All right, you will be divinely led if you will listen to your intuition, if you will, again, get yourself grounded, connected to Gaia, you know, hikes, appreciating nature, and you're going to be able to really figure out what it is, you know, that you're being called to do. All right, so I hope that resonated for you, Scorpio. We are going to go ahead and let me write this down. 1711. All right. What is our message for Pisces? The spirits, guides of the highest light, love, and divinity. What does Pisces, our Piscean friends, need to know? What is our message for Pisces? All right. Clouds, shape-shifting. All right. I feel like this is the idea of you being able to adapt to different situations, changing situations, and doing so effortlessly, like air. Just, you know, and it's funny because you see the water cycle here. Okay. So as so below, as so above, as so above, as so below. Okay, so I'm picking up this vibe of this continuity of life, that water cycle, but the life cycle where we, you know, are in the 5D, we make that soul plan, those soul contracts, and then we come to the 3D to fulfill that. We learn those lessons, and then, you know, lather, rinse, and repeat. Okay, so let's see how we clarify this for Pisces. So what does Pisces need to know about shape-shifting? I am so picking up, like, again, that idea of life, rebirth, regeneration, but doing so very effortlessly. Okay. Okay, my dog is barking again. Sorry about that. He's getting old. And he just barks at people and things. Or nothing. Okay. All right, so we get Three of Cups in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, so I feel like with the Three of Cups, I'm not reading it like the traditional, because Three of Cups sometimes talks about a third-party situation, and I'm seeing this as spiritual. I am not picking up as a like a relationship type of thing. So I'm feeling this more as, because this is like friendship and celebration in the reverse, I feel like you need some solitude. You need some quiet time. All right. You know, like after you've been on a bender sometimes. Not that I've ever done that, but sometimes you've been on a bender and you're just kind of like, okay, next weekend, I'm not going out. I'm just going to stay home. I'm just going to stay in my PJs. So I feel like you're in that energy where you definitely need some alone time to just breathe, right? Now, Wheel of Fortune, and we're talking about cycles, wheel, okay? You need that independent time, that quiet time to really think about and consider what are the lessons that you are learning in the 3D, and how is that related to the 5D, the soul contracts that you've made. Okay, now soul contracts are about you coming into the 3D, and you decide before you come down, before you're incarnated here, like, okay, these are the things I'm going to work on, right? These are the tasks that I have assigned myself to work on, all right? Because a lot of times, if we don't really understand how that works, how the life cycle, so to speak, or the spirit cycle works, we wonder, well, why are these things happening to me? Why does this always happen? Because you just asked yourself, why did these things always happen? You haven't learned the lesson yet. So I feel like you need to go inward. There's something specific that you are being called to recognize in the 3D, because it's something that you told yourself before you came back into the 3D. I need to work on this. This is a lesson I need to learn. And if you go inward, I think you will be able to find it. If you will take some time out, you know, and I'm surprised I don't have the Hermit card here, but you'll be able to adapt and flex between the 3D and the 5D very easily once you're able to identify and understand what that particular lesson is. And in the outcome, you have the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like once you're able to understand what is going on and what it is that you are, you know, needing to work on, right? You're going to have that sense of independence, abundance, self-worth, satisfaction, and just I feel like this lightness, like she's walking on clouds. Now I don't see any clouds, but it's just a very light energy. So let's go ahead and clarify 3 of Cups in the reverse, 7 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like your lesson has to do with something that you did that you either regret, you feel guilt, you feel badly about it, okay? But what you have to understand is if you don't learn from it, it's a mistake. If you learn from it, it's a lesson. So you have to decide what mistake you are trying to, or you need to turn into a lesson. Okay, because once you understand that it's a lesson, you're going to be able to forgive yourself, and you're going to be able to move forward, as opposed to Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And that's clarified by the Magician. Wow, manifestation. All right, so you're going to be able to get to a point to where once you understand this cycle of how the 3D and the 5D work together, and really working on those lessons, you're going to feel at peace to the point to where you're going to be able to have more openness to co-create and manifest those things that you'd like to bring into being. So once you're able to release that negativity, you're going to be an amazing manifester. Shh, hush. Sorry. All right. Okay, so let's clarify the 9 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles, dude. Planting those seeds, laying down that foundation for growth. Okay, so that's what you're doing right now. Okay, so as you're learning and you're going inward and you're doing that work, that necessary work of really looking at how this whole thing we called life and the 5D and the 3D and the afterlife, how all of that works, you're going to feel like, again, this lightness, and you're going to be able to sow those seeds and grow those amazing things. I feel called to pull one more. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Harmony, peace, no more conflict. The conflict is over. Okay, so dude, figure out what that lesson is. I know you know what that lesson is. You just need to listen. It's in there. Your higher self knows what it is. So listen, okay? So you can get on with the work of understanding why you're learning the lesson, so you can move on and start cultivating a rich and amazing peaceful life for yourself. So if you guys have hung out with me for the entire water reading, thank you so much. You're so very much appreciated. Don't forget to like and share and follow. Okay, please sub, and have an amazing evening or whenever you're watching this, and always know that you are loved. Be well, be happy, be blessed. Mwah. Love you guys.